I open the site, I see the list, I put my name, I've got into KEM. Even right now when I'm speaking, I am getting goosebumps because hi guys and welcome back to my channel. For people who are new here, a little bit of introduction of who I am. My name is Krisha and I am a second year physiotherapy student studying at SGS Medical College and KEM Hospital in Mumbai. So recently I had put up a story asking you guys what would you like to watch. Many of you voted for a video on how I got into KEM. So here I am. In this video I'll be sharing with you all the small things that happen behind the scenes before getting into KEM. A lot of stories. Without wasting any further time, let's start the video. This video is going to be divided into 3 parts. The first part is going to be me talking about my NEET preparation days. The second part is going to be the college selection phase and filling up the preference forms. And the third part is going to be about my life after coming to KEM. Talking about the first part, I started preparing for NEET in 11th and 12th like everybody else, and this was my first attempt. I had literally no clue about the colleges. The only thing I knew before giving the NEET was that I wanted to become a physiotherapist. Yes, I never wanted to do MBBS and I wanted to do physiotherapy. Second thing that I knew was that you needed good marks to get into a college which is within Mumbai. So to get into a college in Mumbai, you needed really good marks, which was above 500 out of 720 at that time. These are the only 2 things I knew. I did not know what was the importance of KEM and how much hyped it is. You know that KEM बहुत ही toppers को मिलता है. KEM is the most amazing college for medicine. I had no idea about KEM in general. I still remember the first day of my class. The first day of my classes was 31st of May 2019, which was immediately I think 2 to 3 months after I gave my 10th board exams because I was from ICSE school. So my exams खत्म हुई March में I think, and then April में छुट्टी थी, and then May 31st was my first day of classes. By the time 2020 February came, COVID happened and we were all locked into our homes, which made the preparation to be really stressful. I had given everything in those 2 years. I gave up on social media, no social media for that 2 years. There was no family events, no family get-togethers. I was training for gymnastics before that. I was training every single day. I gave up gymnastics. I gave up on a lot of things, and the only thing I was doing day and night was studying. I remember studying 14 to 16 hours a day, and that 2.5 years of preparing for NEET were the most stressful, were the most toughest years of my life. Even while studying, the only aim was कि मुझे 500 के ऊपर marks चाहिए. I did not aim for KEM because I knew if I get good marks, I will get into a nice college. So it all depends upon your marks, and your marks are dependent upon how you are preparing and how resilient are you and how determined are you in order to get and achieve your dreams. If you are preparing for NEET or if you are about to give NEET, do not aim for a particular college, just aim for the marks you need, and make a promise to yourself that no matter what, these 2 years of my life, I'm going to give my everything, because trust me on this. Now when I look back into those 2 years, I realize that it was all worth it. All the mehnat, all the breakdowns, all the phases of, I don't know, stress, all that was so much important, and because of all those years, I am where I am today. Because of all that hard work, it's all worth it now. By the end of preparing, I was very, very stressed out. I was just exhausted, and I just wanted to finish giving this exam as fast as possible. Now coming to my NEET exam day, I remember opening the physics part of that question paper and I see quite difficult questions were asked as compared to the last year. Yeah, so थोड़ा stress out हो गया था उस time पे और I gave that exam. After coming back home, I checked my marks. Now I knew that these marks might not get me to a medical college in Mumbai. I might get into a private college, but that was not my aim. By that time, I knew I was not really ready to give a second attempt and to go through all of this again one more time. Now coming to the second part was the NEET selection and the college selection period. It started very late, to be honest, and in those the period between filling the form and after my NEET exam got over, I did a research. Overall, मुझे ये पता चला कि government seats for physiotherapy in entire Maharashtra was 90. There were only 90 government seats in Maharashtra, and out of those 90 seats, I think more than half of the seats were reserved for the reserved category. And the seats for open category were very less, and I belong to an open category. So, मेरा सिलेक्शन होना और ज़्यादा डिफ़िकल्ट लगा मुझे. For government medical colleges in Maharashtra for physiotherapy was KEM, Sion, Nair and GMC Nagpur. I also researched about the marks, the cutoffs of last year. Now I knew कि last year का paper थोड़ा easy था, so maybe the cutoffs were high. And this year, maybe because the paper was a little bit difficult, the cutoff might go low. Evaluating all of that and understanding what are the chances of me getting into KEM or any medical government college in Mumbai, I made a list, and even at that time, I really didn't think that I would get into KEM. I thought कि मुझे GMC Nagpur मिल जाएगा because the marks I had got, I could easily get into GMC Nagpur, but KEM was 50-50. मतलब if the cutoffs go low, only then I might get or might not get because of open category. I don't know, there were a lot of things going behind my mind, but inside I really wanted to get into KEM now. So we filled the form, I filled the preference list of my college, and the first list comes out, and in the first list I get into GMC Nagpur. Now I was very happy कि चलो at least I got a government college, but it was in Nagpur, so I was not that happy, but it was better कि at least मुझे private तो नहीं government मिला है. My parents were also happy, but they were like, okay, let's wait for second round, third round, fourth round. Maybe there are chances of getting into a Mumbai. So first round के बाद came the second round. Now I thought the second round तक maybe कुछ तो change हो जाएगा. But the second round, my college remained the same. I did not get any upgradation. Now I got a little bit worried कि okay, I don't know now, third round, fourth round, are there any chances of me getting KEM? While all of this was going on, I had read about the law of attraction and visualization. I really believe in all of those things. So I started visualizing myself going into KEM. Every single day I used to open the website of KEM and see what is going on inside and look at those pictures of KEM. I also saw videos of people in KEM and how it is in KEM. So back of the mind, I was just thinking about KEM, and I was pretending as if I already got KEM. Now the third round came, and surprisingly I got into science. I was so happy that I got in Mumbai. Although it was not KEM, but because I got into Mumbai, I was so excited and happy. I went to Nagpur, cancelled my admission, came back, gave my admission in science, and while giving the form, while the papers were submitted, the lady, the ma'am who was doing all of that for me, she asked me, why are you not filling the confirmation of the admission form? What other colleges are there in your mind? and I told her that I have this one college, I don't know whether I'll get it into it or not. She was like, which college is it? And I tell her that it's KM. And then it's like, you will get it, don't worry. For 1 second I felt like maybe I can get into KM. Third round होने के बाद बहुत टाइम के बाद आया fourth round. And I remember I think it was 9:15ish when the list came out, and I opened the site and I was just hoping कि please God, I hope it's KM this time, because I had an instinct कि इस बार तो KM I think I will get. I opened the site, I see the list, I put my name, and there it was, GS Medical College and KM Hospital, Pare. The moment I read that name of the college under my name, I don't know, I was just shocked. I did not believe that I have got into KM. Even right now when I'm speaking, I am getting goosebumps, because to be really honest, that was not something I thought I would get into. All the hard work, all the visualization, all the law of attraction, all the blessings of my teachers and my parents was showing me the results, and I got into KM. And that very day we went to Science, cancelled the admission, came back, came to KM the next day, submitted all the forms, gave the deposit, and I got admission into KM Hospital. Life at KM is very nice. Coming here, I have realized that whether you are in a private college or in a government college, if you have that inner hunger of learning, you can learn anywhere. It does not matter if it's government or private. But still, government college one major advantage is that you get a lot of patients to see in your postings, provided you go to your postings. So people who are in government college and still bunking postings, they are losing out on a lot of things. There's a lot of things to learn apart from academics. Students who come here, they are toppers, they are NEET toppers, all India rankers that come here. Their way of understanding things, their way of thinking is very different. A lot of things to learn from them. So the crowd here is definitely smart and intelligent. Teachers here are extremely educated, extremely experienced. So there's a lot of things to learn from the teachers, from the students. Last thing I feel what KM has given me is friends. A bunch of friends. Before the NEET, I had lost touch with my school friends, I had lost touch with my classes friends. Also because of lockdown, we couldn't meet. So everything, the social life is zero. But after coming to KM, I got to meet new people, I got to make new friends. Over and all, it was a very, very happy journey. Although there were ups and downs, when I look back, I don't regret anything. I don't regret missing parties. I don't regret not being on social media, because if all of that is not there, I wouldn't have made it to where I am. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was way out of my comfort zone, sitting here, talking, sharing. But I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like this video if you liked, and also subscribe. It takes a lot of mehnat behind making these videos. If you subscribe on that button, it makes everything worth it. And I'll see you in my next one. Till then, take care and keep studying. Bye. Yes, I never